Hi, welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Hard to believe that it's only been 3 days. I have had a hell of a day, but we're here. I found my tripod, so we are slowly getting to be in better shape for Vlogmas. But anyway, today we're just going to chat about my wedding because it's like all consuming. And I feel like I have things I could yap about. So I have a whole bunch of stuff here actually. But I do have a little outline of what I want to chat about in this notebook. This is my wedding planning notebook. This is my content planning notebook. And there's another one, but she's not here for now. And then I guess we'll just get started because I have a lot to talk about and probably not a lot of time depending on my phone's storage. The first thing that I want to talk about, because it was the first thing that I did when I got engaged, was order a planner. So I believe this was the first wedding planner that I ordered. And I say first because I have 4 here, and these are just the physical ones. I do also have digital ones. And I'm going to be brutally honest because I had to learn the hard way, but I find that every planner that I have is missing something. Or wedding planners and regular planners, like daily planners, weekly planners, whatever, they're always missing something that I want. I want to make my own planner, but I am not tech savvy enough to do that yet. We might get there one day, but anywho, this one I want like a big master checklist, but the problem is with wedding planning, people prioritize different things. So what one person might say needs to be done over a year before the wedding, one person might say you can wait until you're 6 months out from the wedding. I haven't really been following a lot of those to a T. I kind of just take suggestions from them to see if I'm where I should be. This I haven't updated. This was my first one, but it says like, this page I think is cool, who traditionally pays for what. So it says like what the bride's family pays for and what the groom's family pays for. That I like, that I didn't see in any other planners. A lot of budget planning. So I actually also had a whole wedding planned, and my gut told me that I could not go through with it. Same person, same fiance, but I physically could not make another payment. I was like sick to my stomach because I didn't like the venue that we were going with. The guy at the venue coordinator, wasn't very nice to me. In my opinion, I don't like people that dismiss me, especially if I'm paying you over $10,000. I'd like your attention and answers to my questions. That's just me. But anyway, we're gonna see, just for funsies, we're gonna read the 5 to 6 months to go checklist and see what I've done and what I still need to do, because that's where I'm at right now. So it says write your gift list. Not doing that. Shop for wedding rings. I need mine still, but Devin has his. Book your honeymoon. I'm sorry, Devin has his because he doesn't want a real one, so we have it's a tungsten band from Amazon. But he wants me to have a real pretty sparkly one. Book your honeymoon. We are not going on a honeymoon right away. We are going to be making our house bigger instead. So that's gonna have to wait. Organize groom's outfit. He's renting his tux, so that is all set up. We just have to pick it up eventually. His measurements are in the system and everything, because we did just have another wedding in September with the same, it was also Men's Warehouse. Organize your groom's men outfits, which is also at Men's Warehouse. It's all the same party group tab thing. Decide on gifts for the bridal party. This, I dread this. I don't like gift giving. I get too in my head about it, and I also don't have much money. So I'm not a big fan of gift giving, but I have to start thinking about that. Design all other stationery. I have to start designing my wedding invitations, but the save the dates are all taken care of. I think that's way past due though. Order passports if needed. We both have ours. They don't expire anytime soon, but that's not relevant because we're not going on our honeymoon anytime soon. Send your bachelorette and bachelor guest list to those organizing the event. In this case, I'm organizing my event, and I did text my girls and I booked the Airbnb that I'm going to be staying at. So that's done. Book hair and makeup trial. My regular hairdresser is going to be doing my makeup because she's been doing my makeup for events since I was like 16. So she did my junior prom, she did for the makeup for my mom's wedding. She did my senior prom. When Devin was in the fire department, one of the installation dinners. So I trust her. I know that she's going to do right by me, and I still look like myself, and I don't look like I have a full face of makeup on, which is what I want. My hair trial, I have a hair trial the morning of my bridal shower. So that is going to be my second one. I did do one for the wedding that we had in September. I did my first one with that girl. So this is going to be my second one because I want a little bit looser, more relaxed of a style than I had. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with her. Organized food tasting with vendor. I texted the menu coordinator about this today. Perfect. Confirm final menu choices. I can't do that until I do the tasting. And book rehearsal dinner. That's not my job. That's Seven's mom's job. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot for being just over 5 months out. But there's a whole tab for guest planning. Oh, this I like too. Oh, this isn't the right one. And the other one, I'll get there. Hang on. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I'm not using. I'm not using them at all at this point because I have decided to just wing it. But that's fine. When it comes to guests, this book has a flow chart. This is the second one that I ordered because I decided that one wasn't enough. This flow chart says whether or not you should invite somebody to your wedding. And based on this, a whole bunch of people that are on my wedding guest list should not be invited. I did have to learn the hard way. No, I feel like, so I had to make adjustments to my guest list. We did make some cuts, but I feel like now the people that are on our guest list all pass this, give or take. But I made my own spreadsheet with my guest's name, address, whether or not the save the date was sent, whether or not the invitation was sent, which obviously none of those have been sent yet. But this one has a lot more tabs. We have all about us, wedding overview, wedding checklists. Let's see what this checklist says for the time we're at, just to show you how different they can be. We're in the 4 to 6 months, so purchase invitations, choose bridesmaid dresses, which my girls are wearing the same color but different dresses, book rehearsal and dinner, meet with officiant, which I'm going to be doing next week, order wedding cake, which is through our venue, start dress fittings, they told me not to reach out yet, start welcome baskets, nope, meet with florist, not hiring a florist, meet with hair and makeup, we discussed that, choose flower girl and ring bearer attire, we are having neither, bridal shower guest list is done, that's not in my hands either, create song lists, order wedding rings, draft wedding program. I don't think I'm going to do a wedding program either. I'll probably just do like a sign with like a general schedule. But wedding budget is another tab. Guests, seating charts, bridal gifts, wedding favors, wedding party, vendors, decor and ambiance, food and drinks, attire and beauty, photo and video, buy, rent or borrow, wedding rings, bridal shower, rehearsal dinner, writing the vows, honeymoon, name changing, miscellaneous. So this one, I'm going to have to take another look at this one because it sounds like it has a lot that I might need. But then I got this one. This one's a little pocket guy. And I think I checked off one box in this entire book. I don't think I've touched it. I could probably give this to somebody else who's getting married though. Let's see what this one says to do by the time I'm at 6 to 4 months. Reserve rental equipment, register for gifts, no. Order wedding cake, select stationery, purchase or reserve groom's attire, choose wedding rings, choose favors, choose gifts for wedding party and groom, reserve room for wedding night, arrange transportation. Transportation is my next beat. But yeah, this one I was really excited because I was like, oh, I could just throw it in my bag. That didn't happen. But this one is the one that I wanted all along, but I did not want to pay the price of it. So this, I don't remember how much it is. I want to say around 50 bucks. But this is the Dailies wedding planner. And I'm going to be brutally honest, it's not as great as I thought it was going to be. There are a lot of pages that are like vetting vendors, like potential vendor options. So there's a lot of pages in here that I'm not going to use. I already picked my vendors. So it's my fault for getting this as late as I did. It would have been really helpful in the beginning, but I don't need these pages. So there's a lot in here. Like this whole tab, I'm pretty sure is like wedding planner option 1, questions, option 2, same layout and everything, and there's like 4 or 5 options I think for each vendor. There's 4 options for that. There's probably 4 options for all of them, but I did all that already. This is the one that I'm currently using, so this one stays out, but those other 3 I had to dig out of the archives for this video. I have some digital ones too. I like tangible things. I'm learning. I wanted to be a digital planner girly. I can't. I need tangible things. Last thing on planners, I'm not hiring a day of coordinator because I don't want to spend any more money. It sounds really helpful and really great, but what I'm doing instead is I'm putting my family members in my bridal party to use, and I feel bad, but at the same time I don't, because I do it for them. Next, we're going to talk about things that I'm not doing. We're going to start with hiring a florist. So Black Friday just passed, and I was able to order what I'm hoping is all of the flowers that I'll need for my wedding from Solo Wood Flowers. I will put those in another vlog down the line once they come. I think they're coming next week. Today is Wednesday. I think they're coming on Monday. I ordered 1,000 flowers for 170 bucks. So I'm really excited about that. I didn't get them colored or anything. I'll do a more in-depth explanation when I actually have them. And I'll show you the samples that I ordered that are like different colors and stuff. You're not gonna, whatever, we'll get there when we get there, but I am excited for those to come. I also ordered 50 white roses off of TikTok Shop to see if I can just like throw those in sporadically and, you know, give it some volume. Next, we're gonna talk about playlists, because I am a playlist queen. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have 7 playlists at the moment. I have the main playlist, which is like all the songs we want played that we like, we really get into, we love, we want to dance to, we want to scream. And that playlist is, I think, like 8 hours long. So we're not going to get to listen to all of it, obviously, but I also don't know what my DJ is going to think about that, but I'm going to give it to him and see what he does with it. I have a cocktail hour playlist with like the slower, more relaxed songs. The reception, I want to be a party. Reception, cocktail hour, we're gonna like mingle, walk around, say hi to everybody. So that's the time for like the calmer music. Then I have potential aisle songs. I think I have my aisle song all figured out, and I'm so excited. I really hope it works out the way that I'm envisioning. But and if it does, I think it's gonna be beautiful, but we have to wait for the rehearsal to see if that's actually gonna pan out the way that I want it to. I had an engagement party playlist. I still have it, obviously, but that passed. It's been over a year since our engagement party, which I think is crazy. I have a playlist for the bachelorette, which I'm gonna have to add a lot to because it's a weekend. I have a playlist to put on while I'm getting ready with the girls on the day of my wedding. I think there's 1 song on it right now. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. And then I have the main playlist rejects. So these are songs that we love, but because we have such a long playlist for the reception as it is, we need to make some cuts. So I don't want those songs to be completely thrown to the side, but they need to be in like their own little, maybe I'll put them in Devin's Getting Ready playlist if I make one for him. But those are my 7 playlists as of right now. And I say wrap the video up, but this is going to be a while. So we're just going to go over where I am in planning right now. I am 157 days, and there's still a lot to be done, but it's fine. So I still need to book transportation, which I did mention. That I need to figure out where we're going to be picked up from in order to do that. So I have to figure that out first. I need to find a wedding band. I don't envision a wedding band with my ring. I have had this ring, it hasn't been a long time, but we're going to be getting married just shy of 2 years of being engaged. So it's a longer engagement, I guess, but I know there's much longer. I've just been looking at this for such a long time. I don't know what I want for a wedding band. So I have to go to a jeweler and try a whole bunch of stuff on. My flowers are ordered, like I mentioned. My bridal shower and my bachelorette have been booked. So my shower is not in my control. My mom and my stepmom are taking care of that. And honestly, good riddance, because I can't make any more decisions on my own. And then my bachelorette, that is me, but I just booked a house that's like somewhat nearby. I think it's like 45 minutes away from where I live. So we're gonna spend the weekend there. We're gonna check in Friday, check out Sunday morning, and we're just gonna play games. Like, just the bridesmaids are gonna get to mingle. It's just the bridesmaids and then one girl that's not in my bridal party. But I just want us to kind of like get to bond and everybody get to know each other, get comfortable with each other. And we'll have one nice dinner out where I'll wear my white outfit, whatever. But I'm excited. Like, I want to like bring Just Dance and like these like drink or, I was gonna say drink or sip, that's not it. Truth or drink? I don't know. Like these little board games, Tipsy Land, that's what it's called. That's what one of them is called. But I want to bring like these little drinking games and we can like, I don't know, just have music on and hang out, whatever. I think it'd be fun. I think it's going to be fun. And I want to bring my fake flowers and then the girls make their own bouquets, like a little DIY bonding, help me out with the planning. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. My vows, I made my first draft of my vows. My problem is that I don't shut up. So my aunt is my officiant, our officiant, and I'm going to read those to her and see what she thinks. I also have her speech written in here. I did some editing to that. Writing my vows was fun, but it was hard. Because like we've been together for such a long time. How do I put all that into words? So I recorded myself. It takes 3.5 minutes for me to get through my vows. But I'm hoping that I'll have a good video or audio of the vows after the wedding day so I can post them because I think they're going to be good. And I love watching those videos. Those are my favorite. I need to pick a first dance song for us and choreograph it. So I don't want to just like, for the 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever, that everybody's staring at us. Like I want to, not anything crazy, but I want to have like intention behind it. So we originally wanted Cover Me Up by Morgan Wallen to be our first dance song. And then we wanted Ordinary by Alex Warren. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can make a mashup. I don't know what the plan is now. But that's on my list. I'm meeting with my aunt officiant and a decorator next Wednesday, so a week from today. That I'm really excited for. We're going to talk about all the officiant business. Read her the scripts and everything. I have to go dress shopping with my mom and my stepmom and my aunt. So I don't know when that's going to happen because my mom and my stepmom don't live here. They live 500 miles away. But my aunt is much closer and I can go with her pretty much anytime. Need to do, oh, that says tasting. Okay. So I do need to do my tasting, which I mentioned, and I texted my venue coordinator today. She said she's going to get back to me tomorrow with a date that she thinks she has a date at the end of December. So that'll be later this month after the holidays are over. Well, after Christmas is over. I need to start my alterations, but I was told to reach out in I think January. I have to look back at the text and see if it was December or January, but that's not yet. I did also start my skincare regimen, and I went to a dermatologist. I was like, hey, I'm tired of breaking out. I've been breaking out for 15 years now. What do we do about it? So she has me on an oral medication. I have clindamycin pads, which those like, they like sting a little bit, but they really get all the dirt and grime off my face. I have a liquid exfoliator. I have I guess it's an acne cream. It's called Winlevi. I have Tretinoin, and I have my Korean moisturizer. Okay, hi me again. Sorry, I had to go rob Devin of his phone because my phone ran out of storage. But anyway, that is my skincare regimen that I have right now. I'm hoping it works out. I have to go back to my dermatologist in like 2 weeks, I think. So we'll see what she thinks and if we need to make any alterations, changes, or adjustments. And we'll go from there. I think the last thing that I have written down here is that I need to book my hair, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and book her for the wedding because I don't want to wait until my bridal shower and then it's too close to the wedding and she's already booked for something. So I think I'm going to reach out to her this weekend and book her for the wedding. But anyway, this video is way longer than the first 2 videos of Vlogmas. But like I said, once I get started with my wedding yap, I can't stop. I do have a lot more that I can talk about. I just have to think about it and write some stuff down. But anyway, that was day 3 of Vlogmas. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.